Hello and welcome to this edition of the Student Sports Talk. Today we are going to take a look at the winter sports teams here at PT. With the seasons well underway, we tracked down some of the athletes to see what we should expect this season. Both the wrestling team and the bowling team have a returning state champ among their lineups for the upcoming season. We now head over to Dom and Zach for an inside look.
The Penn Trafford Warrior Wrestling team is getting ready to open up this season, so we decided to sit down with the players and see what to expect in this upcoming season.
Personally, my expectations, I think I did pretty good this year. Could probably make it to Whippeals. As far as a team, I'm pretty confident we're finally going to make it to playoffs this year.
Individually, I'm hoping to win another state title, have my second state title under my belt. For our team, I think we could have a great run as a team. We have a couple weak spots where we need to fill up a weight class, but other than that, we have a strong team. So I'm expecting a lot from our team this year, for sure.
With all these expectations, we wanted to know what they're going to do differently than they did last year to get to these expectations.
Well, this year I'm just hoping to stay healthy because last year I missed most of the season out with my elbow. But as long as I stay healthy, I think I'll do pretty good.
Just some weight management. Last year I struggled making weight a little bit. I was cutting too late at the last second and drained my body out. I wasn't able to compete at my highest level. So this year I'm doing it much more responsibly, much more appropriate for time being. And so that's just training techniques, just a lot more training and different varieties of training. So.
We also wanted to find out what their biggest challenges would be for this year.
I'm not really sure personally who my biggest challenge is going to be. As a team, I think we should probably do pretty good against other teams, and we should know here shortly.
Definitely winning the state title. I mean, I have a lot of great competitors in my weight class, but there's no one I can't beat. I don't think there's kids that can beat me too, so that's what makes it interesting. So I'm excited to just be able to compete at my highest level and see where that takes off.
We also decided to check up on the bowling team to see what to look forward to in this next upcoming season.
To do a little better than last year, maybe. Last year we didn't go so well. This year we got 2 new great players, and we all get along with each other. And maybe, since we're comfortable with each other, we can get further and make it to regionals, possibly states, but I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes.
With the bar set where it is now, we want to know what they're going to do differently this year than they did last year.
I'm not going to change a thing because last year I had a great season for myself, but I'm going to try and be a better motivator to the team. That's what I'm going to try to do. Yeah.
Finally, we asked what they think their biggest challenges will be for this year.
My head game, because if I make a bad shot, I tend to get really mad about it, and it just ruins my entire game. If I keep calm about it, I'll do a little better.
This has been Dom Dunnigan and Zach Yager. Back to you in the studio.
Warrior hockey team is taking the ice with a new mindset in every game. They are, where are you going? They are under new leadership with a new coach and are bonding better both on and off the ice. We had a chance to catch up with some of the players to find out why the team has had their early success.
The Warrior hockey team is off to a strong start this season thanks to new leadership and a more committed group of boys. We sat down with some team members to get their opinions on the season.
I think just the overall atmosphere this year is different with the new coach, Rob Baker. He's really taken more of a strong stance on getting the team to a higher level, and I think he's done a really good job with it.
I think there's just an overall different feel to this year, especially with our new coach. He's got like 20 years experience, new management. We're doing things to progress ourselves along the way through the season and for the program, really.
A lot has changed from last year. Dryland in the summer was a lot different. We started conditioning back in May. Team commitment changed a lot too. The new coaching staff this year has a huge impact on our play and our mindset. our new coach really has brought a whole new game to our team. It's basically a whole another team from last year, and what we're doing this year is a lot different than last year, and that's because I think of our new coach.
We have a very strong bond on the ice, off the ice, in school.
Well, it's really something else. It's a great time. It's a fun time. It's a blast.
I mean, it's a good time, man. I got a lot of good guys around me. We're a strong team all together.
The relationship between our players have changed a lot this year. We have higher intentions, I want to say, and that has brought us together more during practices and games.
Working as a team, really, together, knowing that we don't have any, superstars that can just take over the game single-handedly. So we all, work together and use each other.
I'd have to say our speed. I mean, we're not the biggest team, but we've got a lot of speed on all three lines, and we can really compete with the tougher teams by getting to the puck first and getting a lot of shots.
The team's biggest strengths so far this season, really, we don't have any. We're a balanced team, and everyone has pitched in greatly this year for our success. And there's no individuals on our team, and that contributes a lot.
Yes, I believe we do. And we've all believed, even at the beginning of the summer, during our summer workouts, we believed we could go all the way. So now it's just time for us to do it.
I think we do have a very good shot at going all the way. I mean, when our team plays at the highest level that we're capable of, I think we've got a really good shot at competing with the top teams in the league.
Our team, as many of you may know, have high expectations. Personally, what I want to see is I would like to see all of our players just show our best effort, and no matter where we go, as long as we play our best game, and hopefully we get to that spot in Consol Energy Center, hopefully.
As Warrior Hockey keeps moving down the road to Consol, be sure to come out and support them every chance you get. Reporting for PTV, Matt Simkovic, Dylan Cleveland, and Michael Schuley. Back to us in the studio.
Verda.
After a successful first tournament, the boys basketball team is off to a great start with a 3-0 record. With high expectations and skilled players all around, a WPIAL title is certainly in reach. Let's head over to the gym where Robbie Buck has more.
With the season off and running, the boys basketball team is practicing hard and perfecting their game every day. Under an experienced new coach, the team is striving to be a playoff contender and nothing less. We decided to take an inside look into the sport and catch up with some of the team to see how the season is shaping up.
With our first year here, I think the number one thing is we need to establish a culture of basketball. And really an exciting brand of basketball, and that's what we're trying to do through all age groups, from third grade all the way up. And I think what you'll see is us establishing a pressure-oriented style of play that is very, very energetic, fun to watch, hopefully very challenging for the people that we play against.
My role on the team is diving on the floor and playing good defense, and those two things always help out to win games.
As the point guard, I have to push the ball, make people better on the court, and on the defensive end, I have to get deflections and play some good defense.
As my role on the court, I take charges, play great defense, dive for the loose balls, and try to put in rebounds.
The team has to always play hard and stay amped up, and another thing that could help is filling the bleachers and the stands. I expect to win a lot of games and keep people happy with the performance of everyone on the team.
You know, as far as our expectations for our upperclassmen, we have a really good group of seniors. I think number one, understand what we're trying to do culturally with basketball, and so far all of our guys have bought into what we're doing, and they're just tremendous young men, really good students in the classroom, and I think they've already taken a leadership role in the school. And now we're asking them to take more of a leadership role with helping to promote basketball in the community. So they'll be doing a number of things in the community, working with young players and just helping to build momentum.
The NBA player I'm most similar to is Chris Paul, and that's because he makes everyone better on the court, and he's just an all-around good player.
I think I resemble Marc Gasol because he's a defensive specialist, and he just goes after it 110%.
Team just has to win, and everybody will be happy. The NBA player I'm most similar to is probably Larry Bird, because he was a good shooter.
Our most challenging opponent will be Latrobe. They have a lot of talent coming back, and they have a lot of skilled guards.
Latrobe will probably be the hardest. There's a lot of good teams. We have a tough schedule.
We can do some pretty cool stuff with the basketball.
The boys basketball team has a big game tonight at home against Latrobe, so make sure to come out and support your Warriors. That's a wrap for us here on the court. Back to you guys in the studio.
We hope you enjoyed this edition of Student Sports Talk. And remember, the boys basketball team hosts Latrobe tonight. Tip-off is at 7:30, and the Warrior hockey team will play Mount Lebanon tonight at Center Ice in Delmont. The puck drops at 6:10.
Thanks for watching, and have a nice week in PT. I'm Trent.
And I'm Robbie. Wait, we're done.